Paul, this when you guys have such an array of shooters from deep, I'm just kind of curious about how you, as an offense, try to weigh when it's time to launch, when it's time to drive and get the paint attacks. It's a good problem to have when you can shoot with 5 guys averaging, I think, 36% from deep, at least in their career. But how do you weigh the importance of driving when you can get a lot of your points from deep, like tonight?
The paint attack is first and foremost. A lot of our threes were set up from us driving to the paint and kicking it out. Paint first, spray it out. And after we done our job of attacking, seeing what we have at the rim and then making plays from there.
And Paul, obviously, you guys see yourself as a championship caliber team. What do you make of today's move of 3 stars? James being sent to Brooklyn and what they're trying to do out there. Do you look down the road?
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
Thank you.
Let's move over to Law Murray.
Hi, Paul. Congrats on the win tonight. I wanted to ask about the poise that a team that like your team has had when you're up big, you hit the 3 to have an 18-point halftime lead. You've seen so many of these teams that are trailing you make a push, and most of the times you've won that game this season. But how do you balance the poise needed in order to complete a game, especially when you have someone playing so well like Nikhil was tonight?
We saw this the night before with Zach getting hot. It just comes down to us putting the game away when we need to. It's just so much to take away from these games that we can learn from. We got to get better. We understand that we're really good in the first, second quarters. The third and the fourth is where we need to clean up and just buckle down a little bit. But that's something that's going to come. We're going to continue to try to work, grind it out. Come later in the year, hopefully we've tuned up all the areas we need to close games out early.
Okay, let's move over to Cormier.
Hey, Paul, congrats on the win. It's sort of been a game and a half now where Ty has sort of gone to this 9-man rotation, flipping Pat in and out of the first quarter and getting with the second unit. I'm curious, is there anything you found to be maybe tougher in terms of an adjustment to playing with that unit now that it's 9 guys only?
No. It is what it is. We learning, we're figuring it out. At the end of the day, it just comes to reps. Being on the court, having reps together. It's going to be an adjustment, period. But guys, the groups that are out there are so talented. Our jobs is easy. We just got to go out there and just play, and we'll learn as we go.
Okay, we have time for a few more questions. Let's move over to Jonathan.
Hey, what's up, Paul? I know it's early, and I haven't checked after the game, but when I looked earlier today, you guys had the 3rd best offensive rating in the league. Being that it's so still early, how encouraging is that, and what things do you think that you guys can still develop as time goes on?
That's great, but there's still, like I said, so much room for improvement. We got to get better in fast break. We got to get better in the early offense. I think what's great about that is we're better set for later in the year playing in the half court. But we got to get better with just playing a little faster, playing with a little bit more tempo, and exploring early offense. But it's a good sign, that we are executing and getting shots and getting great shots in the half court.
Okay, let's move over to
PG, the shot you hit at the end of the buzzer at the end of the half, is that a play you guys practice, or is that something done on the fly? And how much of a groove are you in right now with your shot as far as just seeing the ball? You're shooting so well so far this season.
Just shooting it with confidence, and really just knowing the shots I'm gonna get. So, you know, I know what to look for. I know what to expect. I know how the shots are coming. And then on that play, it was we just made a read. Nick made a heck of a pass, and I saw, you know, just open floor for him to lead the pass to, and just made a play from there.